Hi, it's Sherri from A Quilting Life. First, I want to say Happy New Year. We are here in 2025 and I'm so excited for this year of quilting and sewing and all of the things that we have planned for you here on our YouTube channel and on the blog. We have some really fun things in store for you. This is the time of year when my tree and my decorations are down and I really get a handle on my sewing plans for the new year. That usually involves starting out with a little bit of cleaning and a little bit of planning and a little bit of organizing. So today I'm just going to walk you through a few things that you can do, and I also have a free printable for you, and I'm going to just kind of share with you how I use it and how you can use it to get your sewing year off to a great start. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I'm going to share just a few things that I do every year, and then we're going to go ahead and dive into this printable and how I use it. First of all, I like to get as many of my surfaces, flat surfaces, cleared off. It just kind of resets me for the new year, and I do usually donate some things at this time of year and just really like to go through my sewing room and look at everything that I've got going on. One thing that's super helpful is to have some type of a container for every project. This is an art bin container and it works great for block projects. It's easy to open. It is got a nice depth so it can hold a lot of things. I've got this one labeled block of the month and I just transfer from year to year. It's January, so there's nothing in here. My block is actually done, but I took it out because I will be sharing that on Monday. But I love to have a container for each project. And this is another option. This is a project that it's very high on my list to finish. It's my village houses. I don't even know if I've shown anyone my raspberry summer ones, but really planning on getting this quilt finished up quickly. But yeah, I have bins like this and I have bins like this. Usually if they're more of a long-term project, I will put them in a bin like this because I feel like there's air holes and I store them in my cupboard. If it's something that's a year or less, I usually use the plastic bins. That's just kind of what I do. But you could use a basket, you could use any type of container that you want. After you've gone through everything and kind of know where you're at, then it's time to dive into the printable. Okay, I'm actually going to start with I'm calling it the back side of the printable. But what this is I have a place for 12 projects. And I know you might have more than 12 works in progress, but what I usually do at the beginning of each year is I do write down 12 different projects and I try to focus on just at least one of them a month. And so in this column, I would write the name of the project. And here I put status, like for village, really, I just need to put them together. I have the blocks piece. So I just, I'll write a little note like blocks finished, set together, and then any other notes if I'm thinking about a border fabric or something. But I do that for at least 12 projects and try to concentrate on one a month. I actually pick a random number usually, so I don't always go in order. So you can put them in any order that you want, and sometimes I'll just start 3, 7, pick a different number each month and do that randomly. But I like to fill this out first because it helps me with what is on the other side of the paper. And this is kind of a nested system for getting things done. And I've got it divided into 4 categories: quilts, laps, throws, or wall hanging size projects, decor like pillows or table runners, table toppers. I've also got a small projects category. That could be something even smaller, like maybe a coaster or a mug rug or maybe a small bag or pouch. So anyway, I like to kind of just set goals in all of those categories. I feel like working on different sizes of projects helps keep my sewing fresh. So I will just kind of make a random list, and these are usually things that I haven't started. I usually don't pull any of these from the works in progress side. I'll keep these with things that are already going. And then here I'll just kind of brainstorm, you know, if I were going to make 4 quilts this year, what 4 would I want to make? What 4 lap throw wall hanging? What 4? And just kind of give myself a fun idea. And then Q1, I will look at this bigger list that has 16 different items, and I'll think about 3 that I want to work on that month. And you know, at the end of that quarter, I'll reevaluate. Sometimes I scratch things off and change it up, but then Q2, I'll pick some other projects, or maybe I'll just continue working on these if I didn't finish them. But I feel like it's a really nice system to kind of organize your sewing year so you don't get overwhelmed. And we have the PDF that you can download from the blog today. It's free. And you can put it in a notebook, or you can put it on a clipboard or a bulletin board, hang it up in your sewing room. I think that's really important to keep it in sight, not just have it hidden away, so you remember what you're going to work on. And I hope that you will enjoy using this and that it will make your 2025 sewing a little bit easier. And as I mentioned earlier, we are starting the block of the month on Monday. So be sure and come back on Monday for the free block of the month pattern and all of the details on that. I'm super excited to share that with you. Okay, so that's it for today's video. I hope that your 2025 year of quilting is going to be a great one. I'm super excited about this year. We have things coming up that I can't just quite talk about yet, but super excited about all of them. Also, if you have any ideas of things that you'd like us to share here on the YouTube channel, please leave a comment below and let us know. We're always looking forward to scheduling our content, and it's always good to get ideas. So we'd love to hear your comments on that. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit the like button, share it with a friend, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Thanks so much for stopping by.